For my fine motor activity, I'm doing sort of like a sewing activity. So what I have here, I have a plastic sewing needle, some yarn, colorful yarn, and I have the picture, which what I did was I cut out a piece from a cereal box and I just glued like a basic coloring picture to it, so it's not too difficult, too complicated to follow along with when the sewing is occurring. So this is to help with a child's fine motor skills, and what this will help with is gripping with the needle and as well as the picture itself, manipulating to move the needle around in different directions without fumbling or dropping, and coordinating, so using both hands to use the activity at the same time. So basically what I have here is what the child will start with first is holding the picture, just kind of bracing it down and using the pincer grip. Just have them kind of like poke a hole. Just poke holes all the way around. And of course, like, we'll make the hole a little bit bigger when we start to sew the yarn through. So I'll just poke all the way around. Okay, so I poked the holes in all of them, and so what I would have, what I would do next is, because, and for safety reasons as well, I would have the therapist or adult kind of like fully poke the hole so that they don't like hurt themselves like pushing through. So I already did that. So now we're going to do, holding the needle in one hand, I'm going to grab the end of my yarn and I'm going to feed the needle through. So again with the pincher grip, and this one I'm holding with the tripod grip and just feeding through and pulling out just like so. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we'll start at like the tire. So I'm holding it here, and then and again with my pincer grip, looping through, pulling out, all the way through. And you can even have like the child hold the end here so it doesn't loop all the way through. And they're going to come up again, pincer grip, pull. If it's too difficult, they can try using the tripod grasp if they have to. So we're going to go all the way around. Whoops. Pulling the yarn with my pincer grip. Oops. Okay, so here's pretty much the finished product. Of course, you can still continue with the windows and the middle of the tires and the headlights. So so my ends, I'm just going to flip it over and make a knot and cut it here, so just so that it stays. And then, so of course, there's a variety of pictures you can make it with different categories, such as animal shapes. I have the car here, so you can make it, you can go according to what the child wants to do, what their favorite shape is, or whatever they would like to do, and whatever they can use their favorite color, whatever color they want, or the rainbow one that I used. So this can be graded up by having the child like make the bigger hole themselves, but again, like for safety purposes, it may be a better idea for the adult to do it, while they just start off with just the initial poking with the pincer grip, and then later on sewing through the yarn. Way to grade it down, you can use, have the holes be bigger, such as a hole puncher. So this way, they want to like really push the needle through, they can just kind of like swoop it right through. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And you get this fun little colorful picture, and you can even like finish off by coloring it if they want to, or just leave it as is. But this here is the sewing fine motor activity.